Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Kicking It with Ty. If you've been here before, you know what we're all about. And if you haven't, welcome to the channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there, or right here. Hit that subscribe button to make sure that you are part of the Kicking It with Ty team. If you have seen the title to this video already, you know that we are breaking the guy code. And I am so excited to have a number of my guy friends here that are so dope. They are here with me to help me break the guy code and solve a couple of mysteries that have been a part of the women's brain or want to understand along the way of this journey as women. So I've called a couple of guys to come along. We have at the top, we have Chauncey. Go ahead and Chauncey, introduce yourself. You can unmute yourself.
Got you. How y'all doing, everybody? My name is Chauncey. Coming straight out of Houston, Texas. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of detail. We ain't gonna tell y'all too much, but just enough.
We gonna get in there. Then we have Frank. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Frank.
What's up, everybody? My name is Frank, by way of New York, and we're just gonna pick everybody's brain and just see where it goes.
All right, we have Lex with 2 X's.
Yo, Chef Alexander's here. I just want to put my 2 cents in, you know what I mean? Give y'all a little insight of how we think.
I'm gonna try to pull out 25 cents instead of 2, but we leave it at that right now. And then we have JB. Go ahead and introduce yourself as well.
Hello. JB here, representing from Miami, originally from the islands, the Bahamas and Jamaica. We'll give you guys a little insight, but we won't share too much. Hey, he got the moves over there. He already knows.
We're going to get as much information as we can, okay, while we can. All
Excellent.
right, so let's get started. I have 15. Y'all can't see. I have 15 questions here that I believe are juicy and are questions that us women want to know. And
I'm already ready.
Let's get it.
I haven't shared these
right
questions with the guys. But I'm gonna definitely ask them now and make sure I get as much info as I can. As you guys can see, we are on Zoom. And the reason why we're doing that is because we're all quarantined right now. So we want to make sure we're practicing, what's it called? Social distancing. We're practicing social distancing. And, but I still wanted to make sure that we were doing this with the guys and able to share a little bit of insight. So let's go ahead and get started. Y'all ready?
One question.
We ready?
Yes, one question. Go ahead, Chauncey.
That counted as one question, so you only got 14 more.
Well,
All right, let's keep it going. We only got 14 more.
My bad.
Let's play ball. Let's play ball, baby.
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh. I don't even remember the question I asked. Dang.
It's like a woman.
That was a practice run. A practice run. All right.
Okay.
I'll start off easy. What makes a woman attractive? Don't all jump at once.
That honestly changes with maturity. Because at first, I mean, just getting straight into it, hopefully I can speak as direct as possible. It starts off with the physical. It's the ass, the bottom.
The bottom.
All those good things. It started off as that, honestly, that physical attraction. But as you get older, more mature, grow in age, it becomes that mindset. It becomes that drive, that will, that dedication, and that personality. Of course, we're looking at that other physical factor, but like I say, that really, it goes up and down between those 2 things, and it all depends on what the man is looking for in life.
Totally agree.
I want to add on to say it also, it's the drive, you know what I mean? Some women have a drive that is just addictive, just as addictive as we are to them, you know what I mean? Some women have that drive where it's like, wow, she can enlighten me, or she can give me that spark that can possibly take me to the next level.
Right. And I would say being genuine is like a key factor. If she knows where she's going, knows what she's about, and she has like a good head on her shoulders, that's like everything.
Yeah, that puts it. That pretty much tallies
Yeah,
everything
you
together.
know what?
It's like stuff.
That's a good way to put it, because at first you see the facade, you see, you know, the front and the back, you know, that's
Yeah.
hard to win, but
Yeah.
that's not gonna keep you. You got
Right.
No. That's the intro, the introduction. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It has to be a little bit more depth. That's just to catch you.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Right.
get in there and start playing doctor. You
Right.
have to see what's going on that matches you.
Right.
So this isn't a question added to this is a sub question, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So how
Sneezing.
Picking the rules up as you go. Okay.
part of the question as we're talking. So I gotta kind of, you know, pick a little bit out of this.
Okay.
If that is what you guys are looking for, how soon do you have to see that? Because like, are you guys looking for that on like first date? Are you guys thinking, okay, she got to be driven like after I've already talked to her, got her number? Like, how soon do y'all actually have to see that in her?
I think that depends on like where the man is at in his life, because a lot of times, you know, it's right there for us, but we're not ready for it. So it's hard for us to kind of like go after it like when we should. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And when it comes to me, like you say, how soon do you have to realize that? Honestly, that's something that you could figure out in the first 2 to 3 dates, because me talking to you, you're expressing to me, you're letting me know who you are already. So through your conversation, through your daily activity, that's going to let me know right then and there in those first 2 to 3 dates that she had that drive, that she had this that I'm looking for. You know what I mean?
Because during that like 21 questions part of the talking phase, like
red flags are usually there.
But the way that you answer that question, the intellect behind your answer, the thoughtfulness behind your answer, okay, I go out and I do community service, these are actions that you're already partaking in. So you'll be able to know that because you're telling me who you are. And I'm gonna know if you BSing, because just like this whole little thing with right now, when we text and stuff like that, you got time to answer that question. But if we face to face on a date, I'm gonna see how quick that answer coming out, and it's gonna let me know how thorough it is. So
yeah,
it don't come out in the first 2 to 3 days.
No, but like JB said though, you just about to touch on, it also goes by the amount of red flags you see. If you see red flags too early, you getting out of there. But you know what I mean? If you see there's a chance, or you know what I mean, it's just it's a small headache. I got enough Tylenol to deal with this headache. You're gonna do what you gotta do.
And sometimes we see the red flags, and we would already say, okay, she's not gonna be wife, but all the little visuals and stuff, we get caught up in it, so we let it prolong for a while. But we know at the end of the day, this is not gonna be it. Like too many red flags.
Dang!
It happens. It happens.
That's true. You know,
that's true.
You know, prolong the inevitable, pretty much.
You know immediately.
Immediately, sometimes.
So
you get placed in a category, pretty much. Like you're either wife or.
Oh man, that's too much, JB.
Okay.
No.
I gotta go. Logging off. Clocking out for the day.
Yo, but that's why I say it depends on where a person is.
Hold on, Frank. Hold on. We can't skate over that.
Okay.
We can't skate over that. Hold on, JB.
This is just question 2, JB. Hold on.
I was gonna be quiet in most of this. I'm only on question 2.
Yo.
No, but he was gonna say it depends on also where the guy's mindset is at too.
Exactly.
Though. Because like if we're actually on that mindset, say, yo, I'm looking for, a wife.
100%.
That's the only thing we're going to entertain. We won't even entertain the BS.
Exactly. See, it depends on what you're ready for personally, because like I said, the opportunity could be there, but it's if you're ready or not. That dictates how you'll approach the situation, is what I'm saying.
So it's not always the woman. It might just be the man's not ready.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because men, we know what we want when we see it. So if there's like any like procrastination or anything there, that's like that determines where we're at mentally about that particular person or just in general. You know what I mean?
Or the way I see it, we know what we got to do to pull you, but we're not gonna do what we got to do to keep you.
Exactly.
We already pulled you, and you sold off that, then boom.
Right. Right. Because it don't. It don't take a lot to like know exactly what a man is looking for. You know what I mean? It don't take a lot. It's like a quick answer. So if we want to marry somebody, like we know it immediately. If we don't, it's always going to be like that gray area.
Y'all about to mess it up for everybody that's in that talking stage.
It is what it is, man. Because like, why would you be talking to somebody that you're not really interested in? You know, all the way.
Right.
It depends on where you're at.
But question. So is that?
Right now, I'm gonna say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe you got some questions to ask or to answer to after you get done watching this.
Yo, disclaimer, they're sorry. You shouldn't have been playing around. So is that why you see men in relationships like, for instance, Jim Jones and Chrissy? They've been in together, or even Juju and what's his face?
Cameron?
Yeah, Cameron.
Cam.
Yeah, Juju and Cam's. They've been together for like 10 years, and homie never locks it down. Like,
but you know why?
Is that because he put her in a category already? Or
no.
Is it because she accepted that, like, that's what she's okay with?
She accepted it, exactly. So they're cool. That's their relationship. So they don't feel like they have to go as fast because they're already comfortable with where they're at. You know what I mean? So their security is what they have, not through marriage, like, you know, in their sense of what being together is or what a commitment is.
And see, when you're talking about with people like them, I don't know if it's something different because we got to realize they in a whole different tax bracket. So I don't know if it's money.
Yes, sir.
You're talking about two people like a normal person like me and somebody I might be dating.
Yeah.
If I'm talking to you this long and I'm not putting a title on it, it can also be a matter of I'm getting everything I want from you with this title. Why do I have to put something else on it? You've given me everything that you got. What else can you bring to the table if I bring more of myself or bring a title to it? What else am I going to get from you? If I'm already getting clothes, if I'm already getting gifts, and I'm getting the sex, I'm getting this, that, and the other. Hell, we got a kid. What else can you bring to the table past that besides the person that
exactly
have my last name?
This is only the first question, and I'm shook.
It goes forever. This answer goes forever, man.
It's the first question.
It's
I thought
broad.
This was the second question.
It's
sub
broad.
question. The first one was a sub question.
Oh wow. Okay.
We got a mediator to keep track.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
We gonna have 20 questions if she keep adding us up.
All right. Second question. Why do men ghost?
Women do that too.
Yeah, y'all do that too.
Wait. No, I want to know that too. So I need to get into that other segment. Why do women ghost too? Because I've had some situations
right now.
All right.
When we have another show with all women, then you can ask those questions. But right now, this is about men. Why do men ghost?
You want to know why men ghost?
I want to know why.
We have to feel comfortable enough with you in the first place to express what's on our heart or on our mind, blah, blah, blah. So if there's any kind of feeling that is mom worthy of talking to and I can't talk to you about it, ghost.
Yeah. And it also depends on the vibe. Like if the energy isn't right, then that's another reason for us to ghost. Or it could be like another option. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
why not just say that?
Oh, it can be said. It can be said, but it's not.
But it's not.
It's never heard.
Sometimes it's not
never heard. It's not heard. You could say it. They don't hear it. They don't hear it.
Sometimes no answer is the answer. To be honest, that's the answer.
Yeah.
You still have to deal with the feeling.
It depends.
You still have to deal with the feeling.
Right. It depends on what you.
Men really ghost though. How often do men let y'all know that we're leaving the situation, but y'all know I can change him, I can change his mind? Y'all refuse to listen to
that. That's another thing.
You refuse to listen to my departure, and because you won't take my departure, now I got to become Casper.
Right. That's a good one.
So how do men give departures? What is there? What are the clues?
Moonwalk out there. Moonwalk out there. We out. I'm out.
But not texting back.
Yeah, okay, but before, so like, what are the signs that we as women need to pay attention to that lets us know, like, he's not really feeling this the way that he thought y'all was feeling it before, or he's not really into this?
Well, if y'all don't link up no more, like when y'all first like initiated conversation, or like if you don't see like any spark there, any sense of attraction anymore, then it's ghost. Like then it's just over. You could feel it. Like it don't take a genius to feel like when it's not really like connecting. Like
I personally think
in the beginning, you know what I mean?
I personally think when a female is ready to talk about something, she is already in a mood, already with a mind set. Therefore, when
Yeah.
to bring it to
Yeah.
your attention, you're going into this battle knowing you're going to get killed. So it's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
I can't come at this seriously knowing I'm already going to lose because this is already, you already came in here with that energy that you have a
Yeah.
So it's like, all right.
Hey,
Mhm.
I want to piggyback off that too. They already had at least 5 different conversations in their head on
Yeah.
how this conversation is going to go before they even bring it to you. So I'm losing. I'm losing.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
ghost. Listen, we don't need to have all 5 of these different conversations. I'm
Exactly. Like I said, no answer is an answer too. It's an answer too.
To flip the script though, real quick though, to flip the script, if we take it to a point of male accountability though, I think it gets to a point that who wants to take claim of the person that ended something that could have been, you know what I mean? Later on, when we be friends 5 years later, you be like, oh, you broke up with me. Don't nobody want to be responsible saying, damn, I messed up. I fucked up. Or like, she became a doctor. Damn, I fucked that up. Now I'm going to just kind of social distance from them because it's like people get scared. Don't know where it can go. And then as a man, if you don't have, because you know, like, oh man, imagine trying to leave a relationship and then the female, she always, but why? What did I do? What did I have done wrong? Damn, what could I have done better? If you don't have a legit, sound good answer that you think is going to satisfy them, I'm going to run away from that question because I don't want to feel like I'm inferior or feel like I'm doing this with no just cause, even though I don't know why, but for some reason people just get scared to speak on their true feelings. The fact of feeling shameful or feeling wrong in a situation. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But it's just people be scared of that conversation sometimes.
Dang. Okay. So if a girl gets ghosted, it's because 1, the man isn't ready to take responsibility.
That.
2, she hasn't heard signs that were given already.
That too. Yeah.
Wait, I have another one to add to it.
Uh-huh.
Listen, my peace of mind is number 1.
Amen.
If it's affecting my peace of mind, shoe fly don't bother me. I gotta go.
Yeah.
That's 3. That's 3 right there.
Yeah. Be his peace, right? Be his peace. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be her peace.
You have to
right?
protect your sanity at all costs. As a black man, especially.
Yeah.
Need your sanity.
Need it.
Yep. I could share. Man, we're still on this question, but listen, I could share one, right? I was talking to this girl, and I find times she was starting arguments over there was stupid stuff. Like I would listen to the argument, and I'm like I don't even want to involve in this argument. Like, why are you trying to get me involved in this argument that don't make sense?
Right.
It's not even needed. It's like you just trying to get me riled up for no reason.
Like a reaction.
Like a reaction. Like you want a reaction from me. So it's like, nah, I'm not entertaining it. And after a while, it's like, you know what? This is not even fun. Like I have to blaze up and get really faded before even being around you.
That's why I said maturity is like a big factor. Like I said, like nobody should engage unless they get themselves together first. That's what I say about it. First, while you single, and then when you're ready for a relationship and you're ready to commit and all of that, then you do that. Like there's no reason to be, with somebody that you don't like or that you're trying to fight with every time. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you're right. If you don't understand yourself, you can't expect to love somebody and expect them to love you when you don't love yourself.
Right. Period.
Okay. I hear y'all. We gaining knowledge today. Thank you. Swallowed a couple hard pills, but we gaining some knowledge. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you outnumbered.
Yeah.
I see that right now. Apparently, sheesh. Dang, I'm. Ooh. All right. You ain't gotta talk to me aggressive. Like, hey, I feel attacked. Okay. It's all right. Okay. Now, let me ask you guys this. Do men really want natural women? Because a lot of times we get that, you look better without makeup. Then JB,
Listen.
wait.
Okay. Go.
You look better without makeup, or why do you wear so much makeup, or why you always wearing weaves, da 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 da. And then we show our natural hair. We got all this tight kinky hair, and you call us Florida Evans. Like, I dated somebody that called me Florida Evans when I had my natural hair out.
I have to research that right now. Let me do some.
So, Good Times. If you don't know who that is, she was the mom on Good Times. But he called me Florida Evans, and it made me never want to wear my natural hair out, because I felt like women who had bundles, women who had, straight hair, all of that were the women that got talked to. JB just found out who that was. But those were the women that got, talked to. They were the pretty one in the group, and Florida Evan wasn't. So do men really, like, if a homegirl showed up and you said, get ready, we about to go on a date, and she showed up with no
You see the picture?
That's what they trying to say. Like, come on, man. Like, no.
But if she showed up with no makeup on, just showed up, you used to seeing her makeup on, and she showed up with no makeup on. She just showed up regular, like all natural. Is that really what y'all want? Especially with Black women. Is that really what y'all want? Or is that...
I want to hit this one. Like,
go ahead.
If we're looking for a relationship, we want that natural girl. I'm just speaking for me. I'm not saying let me say me. If I want a relationship with someone, I want a natural essence of her. But if it's just sex, or if it's just something that's superficial, it doesn't matter if she has weave or if she has a lot of stuff. If she has a nice body, then it could go. But if it's for a relationship, for a natural woman, if we want a relationship, a natural woman is key. But if it's just sex or something superficial, then a body just with fake hair or whatever is okay. Like, it doesn't matter. That's not like what we look for. But if it's for like a relationship, we want a natural woman.
So if you guys see this relationship going further than just the supernatural stuff, then that's when you start to ask for the natural look? Or is that something you look for in the beginning process? Like, I want a natural girl from the beginning, and then like the added assets as well.
That's me. I'll take natural up front. Like, I like to see your natural beauty, and then it's like, boom, you'll come out with some makeup on. She might leave House of Vanity, walk into my house, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
That's another thing too. So
it's both ways, you know what I mean? It also goes along with maturity and what you're looking for, also.
Yeah.
That's kind of a tough one to answer. You rather know what you're getting into up front. Last thing you want to do is be 4 months in, you want to do a romantic vacation, y'all get away, you jump in a jacuzzi, and you realize it ain't all what it was made out to be. So
that's it.
You want to know what's going on up front. You want to know what's going on out there.
9 months and you realize when your baby come out that, you
like, yo, bro.
Oh man.
Bro.
So like plastic surgery is out of it too? Because at that point, like, you don't really know what she looked like.
No, plastic surgery ain't out of it.
But you don't really know what she looked like.
No, I'm saying as far as like
not big enough.
And eyelashes, and once all that comes off, that could be a whole different beast.
Whole different person. Exactly.
All right, so
a butt is a butt, whether it's plastic or not. It still has that shape. It still has that. You're not gonna take a shower and your butt come off. You're not gonna lose a nipple in the shower. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once that makeup come off, or once
that's your face. You know what I'm saying? That's your face.
Oh my God.
Nah,
yep.
Look.
Okay, I got it.
Wait, I want to say something on that natural.
All right, go ahead.
So I like my women natural. I was looking at my, sometimes you have to have like a moment where you sit back and look at your, your portfolio. You would say, like,
It's a portfolio.
I look back and I was like, man, all of them have been natural, bro. I think I've only dated one girl who actually wore like weave like that, and it was like barely.
Me too, though.
Yeah,
Agree.
like I've dealt with one girl who did the lashes and all that other. The rest of the girls, they were natural. My thing is, I don't mind the makeup and stuff, but that's when we go out, like make it special. When we get dolled up and stuff, I'm like, oh damn, baby.
Right, and also in moderation too. There's nothing wrong with makeup, but just not like a
moderation. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Perfect word.
Yeah.
But I don't like it every day. You have on makeup and like I like the natural look. The natural.
So when you're at home and you just vibing, you want like no makeup, just chilling, no vibe, like. So what? Okay, but outside of that, you want her to put a little extra step in the game when she's stepping out with you.
Right. It's just like when a woman is with a man, like she want him to be on his game, fresh cut. You know what I'm saying? Decent shirt, decent shoes. It's, you know, you just want to look appealing. You know what I'm saying? Look like for yourself. Look like you have good hygiene. You know, those basics.
People is just jump into these relationships and they don't look at it as, hey, this is the person you're gonna spend the rest of your life with. Right. They forget at the end of the day, we're animals at the end of the day. So look at the animal kingdom. No animals just be like, you know, it's what's on the inside. You know, just only on the inside. And you know what I'm saying?
It's the whole package. Like everybody.
It's the whole package.
It's the whole package.
So if I'm looking for somebody, to spend the rest of my life with, you have to be someone. One, naturally, I have to be able to be attractive to you, like naturally.
Right.
And if you're the person I want for the rest of my life, every day I look at you, I have to feel that.
Right. See, because and I agree with you on that too. Because a man has to feel like having an attractive woman with him makes him feel like dominant. You know what I'm saying? It's like a natural thing. It makes us feel good, like when we have a beautiful woman by our side.
And we ain't talking only, sorry to cut you off, we ain't talking only physical attraction, the whole package.
The whole package, the whole package. See, if we have somebody that, you know, we don't really like, we'll never walk outside with her. Like, we'll never be seen in public with her. That's the thing. That's honest. See, but if she looks attractive to us, then we have confidence in taking her to the movies and people see her with us. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it is what it is.
Walk in front of me, baby. Let me see how much guys are looking at you. Let's see how many guys appreciate you today. Walk in front of me, baby.
Right, because that's kind of like our natural ego. Like we have to like be seen, you know, like we have good taste. Like, oh, he has good taste. Wow, look at that. Like he has, you know. So yeah.
Okay. That brings me to my next question. Are men insecure?
Yeah.
Everybody is to a certain degree.
Very.
Sure.
That's what differentiates a man from a boy, because a man will tell you his insecurities out the gate.
It is.
It's up to you. It's up to you to nurture it. You know, it's up to you to build it. It's out the gate. It's
right. Yeah. But if you acting like you don't, then you just lying, because everybody some type of level has something.
So in my last video, my ex asked me if I believe that women should stroke the men's ego, and I said no. But apparently, based on y'all answers, it sounds like it's necessary.
Of course, of course, and especially if it's genuine. Like, it's always natural for a partner, like whether male or female, you know, to encourage each other that way. So, like, you know, to feel good, or like, oh, you look good, or I like what you did there, or I like the way you dress. Like, that's something that keeps the energy, you know, the attraction alive.
In other words, we're powered by our egos. So if the main woman in our life is it's not a good feeling. So yes, you have.
I understand stroking the ego sometimes, but like all the time, how much do y'all require?
You got to be the biggest fan. You have to be the biggest fan. Cristiano Ronaldo, you see his wife on the sideline, the greatest soccer player right now, taking pictures with her phone, even though she take the man home. She's still taking pictures and videos with the biggest fan.
Right.
The biggest fan. You gotta be. You gotta be.
Because what do they say? Behind every great man is a strong woman, right?
Yeah.
And there's a queen behind him. So
you gotta think about it. Our mamas was our biggest fan for everything, no matter what it was, something small or big. First time we learned how to tie our shoe. You know what I mean? The mama was the biggest fan, so we need that support
Right.
continuously.
We
So
need it.
It's it has to be there.
Right.
It has to be there.
So if you guys
Right.
have your ego stroked all the time by the woman that you love, and she's doing a hell of a job at making sure that you feel like you are the greatest man on earth,
Right.
why do men cheat?
Not all men cheat.
Well, you know,
I didn't say all men. I said why do men, which means there are men who
Number
do
one,
cheat.
black men don't cheat.
that's first and foremost, right?
Let her know. Correct her. Give her the correction first. First and foremost.
No, but a serious answer. A serious answer is because there's another woman who's stroking his ego better than you can.
Right. That too.
Or let me piggyback. No, you go first.
No.
Go
ahead, man. Go ahead. I got it. I'm gonna catch you.
It could have been a situation where he might have settled. Remember, I say, you going in a relationship. You have to think about it. This is the person you want for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
There's so many people in this world, and people just jump in relationships.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're trying to have a little, hook up and stuff like that, don't get in a relationship.
Exactly.
And then they don't leave the relationship because they prolong the inevitable, and then they settle in it, they get comfortable, they don't want to start over. They possibly have kids. If kids get involved, then they're stuck together. So he's now in a situation. Okay, he's going along with it. He probably not 100% there, and then he found this other person who's stroking his ego.
Yeah. Oh, and I would say there's like two things. There's two things. Like I feel like some people are narcissistic and feel like they can just have their cake and eat it too. And then some people are not used to attention from the opposite sex. So that's why you see people just like going with whatever, even if they have a wife at home, they got kids, they got to go after this one, that one, because they're not secure within themselves. It's not even the other person's fault. It's whatever issues they have on the inside.
Wow.
There's a lot of that.
So sometimes it's not even us. We could be doing everything that we possibly can, and another female will come and stroke your ego a little bit, and you feel like, okay, that's who I want to give my attention to right now.
Yeah, and it's sad. That's why it always goes back to like being sure with what you want. Like if you have that figured out before you start engaging the opposite sex, then you'll have a lot more success like in relationships. But if you're just dating this one, dating that one, you're not really attracted to this one, and you just jump, you feel cool, it's never gonna really work. You're just gonna have kids and just, it's just gonna be a mess.
Yep.
How do men know that she's the one?
That feeling when you get those butterflies.
What is the feeling? How do you
butterflies?
What are the attributes? What are like okay? And for those who don't have the one yet, how do you know that she's not the one?
Oh,
because Lex is married right now. Lex is married right now. Lex is married.
Figure that one out.
So, hey, let's leave that question to Lex. How did you know that was the one?
Yes.
You just get that feeling of butterflies, or that feeling that make you want to call your mom and ask her questions about how she felt when she met your dad and stuff like that. And you know what I mean?
Right.
Those things. And then when I first brought my wife around my family, and I just seen how they basically kidnapped her from me and never gave her back.
Sure did. She wasn't going nowhere.
Like, oh, all right. Well, I kind of.
That's a good one, right? And it comes off of like how she is, like her kindness. You know what I'm saying? Like how quick she is to like respond to a need without you even saying anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's powerful even before she even gets to know you as a person. Like if she just likes you enough to just say, hey, you know what? Oh, let me get him this. Or let me are you thirsty? Just simple stuff like that. That's a big factor in if she's like a wife type, or the way she engages with your parents, like Lex said, or the way she she's not cocky, but she's like confident in a mature way. It's like knowing who she is. That's powerful. But if she engages your family in like a pleasant manner, if she take care of a need for you without you asking, you know what I'm saying? Like just a person that's considerate and like empathetic.
My sister said these are some good questions. She got things to do when she's trying to leave the house, but she's not. She's trying to stay and listen at the same time.
It's the game right here.
Like, she's sitting here like, oh, I gotta go, but these questions is good.
Mm-hmm.
She said, let me see them questions, make sure if I want to stay or not.